increase your net worth and increase your self-worth. I've got Jason McNamara here. I'm so blessed to have you. We're starting a new series, and this will be exactly about that. I believe he wants to show himself finally for us. I've been waiting for this moment. Can you just do a bit of an introduction, and then we can jump into lesson one?
I'd love to. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, for everybody watching, Andre and I had a good podcast, and we decided to put on this series to help people unlock their best life. You know, because when you can increase your self-worth, your net worth usually follows. It's not the other way around. You can't get rich and then make yourself more valuable. You're going to increase your self-worth before you've unlocked the earthly riches. And it's important for everybody here to understand that I grew up poor. I grew up poor and I realized that I made a choice that I didn't want that life and I was able to retire early. And we help other people do the same. We help other people unlock the best levels of themselves that the world not only appreciates, but the world rewards. And you deserve to add so much value to yourself and the world around you that the value is unrecognizable. It is undistinguishable. It is what's the word I'm looking for? Undeniable. That's the right one. Cancel out the other two words. So, you know, for me, it all starts with self-love, you know, Doc. So if somebody wants to increase their self-worth and their net worth, they need to care about themselves strongly because I realized that when I was younger, growing up, I was around some pretty rough circumstances, some things that could have pulled me down or held me down if I allowed them to. And it was very important for me to remember that I am in charge of my destiny. And just as you are in charge of yours, you have to determine what you're going to do with your time, what things you're going to put up with and tolerate from the world around you, because you actually do have a say. And when you realize that, your time's not going to be wasted. Your choices aren't going to be mundane and boring. They're going to be excited. They're going to be aligned with the best version of yourself, and they're going to be based on the love that you have for yourself. And I always say you have to love yourself before you can overflow onto others around you. You have your family, your spouse, your kids, your mom, your dad, your society, your community. You can't love any of those things or people properly if you don't know your own self-worth. So it all starts from self-worth. It starts from the care that somebody is going to put into themselves and the expectations that they set for their own life, their own thought processes, and their own timelines. What do you think, sir?
It's such a profound message, Jason. I was thinking the last conversation I had today, which was exactly the opposite. I was talking to this lady. She's in a marriage. They had 3 kids, and this husband has been cheating with 6 different women in the last 10 years. And she's still in this relationship, and she's still shaking to make the decision to challenge this man or step outside of this relationship because she's struggling mentally, emotionally, and I think the life, your partner, and the world will treat you how you teach them to treat you or how you allow them to teach you. So I'm hoping that you are really getting the message here from Jason that you have a say, you can define the rules of your life unless you're in a prison. Hopefully not. And perhaps it's time for you to set new standards, to set new rules, so you can play another game, and probably you need some new friends if that's what you're looking for. And we do have communities waiting for you here. Any last words, Jason, to really challenge the audience?
I will say this, there's a lot of billions of people out there, and I've seen romance and love spark right in the No More 9 to 5 club. And if somebody that you want to love is willing to disrespect you, they're willing to go behind your back, they're willing to hurt you and not care about you, you really have to determine that that person is worthy of your love. Because it doesn't seem like they put you as a priority. So if you don't put you as a priority and both of you put him as a priority or her as a priority, who's taking care of you? Eventually, it's going to feel like you're suffocating because you didn't put your own oxygen mask on. So make sure you're breathing, make sure you're loving yourself, and make sure you're knowing your worth. Thank
That's
you,
right.
everybody.
See you soon, guys. Comment below, ask questions.